Hey guys, what is going on? We are back and we're going to be talking about Season 2 in Vanguard and of course Pacific Warzone here. Now, I'm sure you have read somewhere this morning that Season 2 of Vanguard and Warzone Pacific has actually been delayed. It was initially stated to come out on February 2nd, that was when the first Battle Pass did run out. And we were anticipating that coming out very, very soon. Super excited about all the content that is going to be coming in Season 2, which we're going to talk about a little bit more in this video later on. But as we can see by this picture that we can see on the screen right now, Season 2 has been delayed. Our priority is your gameplay experience. We've rescheduled the start of Season 2 across Warzone and Vanguard to February 14th, which is, again, not really a surprise. We'll use this added time across development to fix game stability as well as bugs to ensure an overall level of polish for players and to deliver updates, including optimizations to gameplay and game balance. Now, I'm sure a lot of you out there were expecting this update to go live on February 2nd, including myself, and we can't help but be a little bit disappointed about this. We always want more content for our games. But I feel like this is actually okay. This is a good thing. People always say that the game's broken. People always complain about the game being busted. There's so many things wrong with it. And when they actually come out and say, hey, yeah, we're trying to fix it. Give us more time to fix it. Then people come out and get mad and angry about it. And I'm like, but why? This is what you wanted. Like, you wanted them to take more time to fix the game. And then they are fixing the game. Oh, but don't delay content for doing it. But it's like, just let them fix the game. Whatever problems you may have with the game, that is absolutely acceptable. That's fine, not a problem at you. Like, I don't really care what your problem is with the game. I have fun, and that is what it is. Everyone has their own different taste, but I'm really actually quite glad that they are taking the time to fix their game. And I'm sure many of you out there have seen a lot of tweets, a lot of YouTube comments about just demanding that people fix the game. And then they're trying to do that, and I do massively appreciate it. There isn't really an awful lot of information about what we can actually expect. There's a blog post as well as the tweet that we were just showing before. But again, there's not really too much information about what they're actually going to fix, but I can expect it to be just an overall level of polish. There's just some things that need to be polished up a little bit, made a little bit smoother. Improving gameplay, loops, mechanics, and balance is a continuing and important focus that they definitely want to be taking a look at. If we do take a look at the blog post that we can see here on the Call of Duty website, to date we've deployed a number of updates, but more needs to be done. For this reason, we have decided to reschedule the start of Season 2 across Warzone Pacific and Vanguard to February 14th, which is, I think that's okay. We'll use this additional development time to deliver updates including optimizations to gameplay, game balance, including weapon and equipment balancing, which we did mention previously. They are definitely going to be nerfing again the incendiary grenades because they did reduce the damage. They're still quite good because they are a powerful piece of sort of area denial, as well as a nice bit of utility with this smoke cloud effect, and we already know they're nerfing that. And again, we could be considering like weapon balancing and stuff again. We might talk about that a little later on. To fix game stability and bugs, and to ensure an overall level of polish to improve the experience for players across Vanguard, Warzone Pacific, Black Ops Cold War, and Modern Warfare. If you haven't been keeping up to date with Modern Warfare or anything like that, essentially you weren't actually able to play the game for a little while there on PC, like there was just errors and you couldn't actually turn the game on, which is definitely a problem. I don't think Black Ops Cold War was too bad, that was mostly in a little bit of a finished state. Warzone Pacific and Vanguard, of course, I'm sure many of you complained about being broken, and hopefully they are working towards getting it fixed. Upcoming implementation will address several concerns raised by the community and other quality of life improvements. Adjusting the core gameplay loop mechanics and balance is of course a continuing and important focus. Fixes will apply to your platform of choice, 2 generations of consoles and PC, and that's probably one of the reasons why it does take a little bit longer for them to make content these days and make sure everything's polished and working, because as I've mentioned previously, they do have to make the game for like 10 different platforms, including like 5 or 6 different types of Xboxes, and they're like 4 different types of PlayStations and PC as well. So it's just tough, man. Like, it's just really, really tough here, as well as gameplay in general across all 5 systems. But it's not just 5 systems. There's a lot of different Xboxes, there's a lot of different PlayStations and PCs that they have to be concerned about. So it is actually tough these days to be a game developer. As we did mention, the expected launch of February 14th instead of February 2nd, which is a little bit disappointing, but again, that does allow them more opportunity to be able to actually fix their game, which I'm sure a lot of you have, I mentioned, has been actually crying out for. Going forward, you can expect to hear more from us regarding Call of Duty State of Play, and again, hopefully we get more communication from this as well. Studios remain focused on continuously improving your gameplay experience, and we greatly value our community feedback. The only thing that I do want to see more about our community feedback and stuff like that is when they do bring out the patch notes, when they say what is actually being fixed, I want more detail on that. I actually want to see like specific numbers. Oh, we're reducing the damage on the incendiary grenade by 15%. And then you can look at that and go, okay, yeah, that works. And then we can adjust sort of things and make sure our class setups and stuff are all set up correctly, because we want to know exact number decisions. Like, we don't just want to be like, oh yeah, we reduced the damage range on it. Yeah, but how much? Like, I don't want to have to take a screenshot of every piece of statistic in the game and then compare it to what the new values are. I don't want to do that. I just want to know how much things have changed, and I want more specifics in my weapon details. If we were to consider what we can expect from Vanguard Season 2, more specifically just Vanguard Season 2, not worrying about Warzone or anything like that, in Vanguard Season 2, I would definitely expect us to get at least 2 weapons, probably a third in the mid-season update. That's definitely something that we usually just get throughout the season, which I'm actually okay with. I wouldn't mind seeing another weapon on top of that, but it is what it is here. We can only ask for so much. I would actually like to see a little bit more map content this time, though. I'd probably expect to see about 3 multiplayer maps in terms of like 6v6 up to like 14v14 or something, because I believe that is sort of the template they use for a lot of the previous years of Call of Duty, and that's actually the template they used for Season 1. It might have felt like it when we did get the Season 1 update. We do only have 2 maps added to the game, but we did get Shipment as well, which, I mean, that counts as part of the Season 1 update, I guess, so that's not too big of a deal. So again, I would probably expect to see 3 maps, and again, a bunch of weapon balancing that we did talk about previously, as well as a bunch of different fixes and stuff to various equipment, maybe some perk changes and stuff as well, continuing to just update and balance things. I would also expect to see maybe another perk or 2 get added to the game, as we did see in the last Battle Pass, and maybe another piece of unique equipment that we can get, or even a kill streak or something like that. I think that would be a cool little addition to the Battle Pass as well, just to continue to get people to buy it and have a look at these things and unlock new cool stuff. And it is always fun to unlock new things in the Battle Pass. In terms of the weapons that we can probably expect to see, I imagine we'll likely see... I have to say we're probably going to get like another LMG is pretty likely in the upcoming season, maybe. Maybe we do end up seeing like another assault rifle, maybe. Again, I can't really see them adding another sniper after they did just add one. They don't like to add too many snipers to the game, and especially since they did just weapon balance them, so I can't see another sniper getting added to the game. I could probably see an LMG and maybe an assault rifle and then maybe another SMG, as these are just quite popular weapon categories in this game. And again, we could always use more weapons to mess around with. I probably would expect to see a shotgun as well at some point, maybe a different pistol get added to the game as well. That's like all the weapon categories. So most likely, I think we're probably going to get an assault rifle, maybe a shotgun, and then probably an LMG. That's just my guess, and hopefully they aren't busted, but I mean, they're going to be powerful as it is. Like, that is what it is here. They got to sell battle passes somehow, and they have to sell bundles in the store, so they're going to make them pretty good, and then they'll tone them back a little bit. But that's pretty much all I had to say. I just wanted to let you guys know that they are, of course, delaying the Season 2 update in Vanguard, which is unfortunate, but again, it gives them a chance to actually polish and fix their game. If you did enjoy this and it did help you out, and if you want to see more videos like this, of course, moving into Vanguard and Warzone Season 2, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on. I do very much appreciate it, and it really does help me out. Thank you very much for watching, as I said, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!